invited Tommy, the T-bone prepper, is because he's so used to eating only the highest quality cuts of meat. And, well, frankly, only the best for Tommy. Let's try here again. Caru. I-N-A. There he is. Invite him. Invite him. I'm inviting him. Anybody? Anybody taking it? I can't find you, bro. I'm looking. We'll do a little U2 while we're waiting. How about that? Where the heck you at, dude? Why have you left me hanging? Why? I'm trying to invite you. Carolina. There it is. I'm clicking on your thing. Here. I don't know what his deal is. I gotta maybe text him and tell him to accept. Here, let's talk to him on the phone. I don't think his phone number's on there. That's him there. Oh yeah, Caroline Prepper. What? Oh man, we're live and he's left me hanging here. So a little embarrassing. I think you gotta accept it from Google, bro. I'm live. People are watching flounder right now. I'm trying to sway them with music, and they're not having it. I'm on Google Hangouts. I went to the Homestead Nation, and it's live. I think it says it's live. It's broadcasting. I've invited you like many times. There are 7 people watching me absolutely waffle right now. So while you try and figure this out, what are you doing? I'll invite you again. I think you got to go to your email. I'm inviting. Olina. Carolina Prepper. Come on, man. Invite. Look at your email. Dude. This is painful. This is painful to watch. Oh, my Lanta. All right, here. I'm going to put you on speakerphone because I'm tired of doing this. I'm going to play some music. So what do you guys want to hear? How about a little Stairway to Heaven? Will that appease the savage beast? Almost. Oh, yeah. Or if Led Zeppelin's your thing, Tommy's going to sing here, so we're going to go. Come from the land of the ice and snow. I think that should be like the theme song for Pastor Joe Fox. Hey, dude.
Sausage.
Sausage. I'm telling you, dude, that is Joe Fox's theme song. When he comes out on stage, people are just like. He's got the breaking thing going on, man. Come from the land of the ice and snow. Of the gods. How's everybody doing? Welcome, all 10 of you. I see that you've been watching me make a fool of myself. I hope. Hey,
listen. I want to say happy anniversary to you. Today is 1 year. You are a YouTube hit sensation.
Oh man, I can't even help it. People like stop me at the Quickie Mart and they say, "Are you gonna freaking buy that?"
Oh, hey, did you have a good Christmas? You and your family?
Oh yeah, dude. My hat. My daughter made this for me. How rock and roll was that?
That is awesome.
If I want to be all LA though, I got to get it down low.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Is this the same daughter that gave me a bunch of business? She
did give you some shtick. She's got what they call piss and vinegar flowing through her veins.
Teenage-itis.
Yeah. You know? So tell me about what's going on in your neck of the woods. How are you doing, brother?
Well, dude, we were just outside. It's like 70 degrees. It's hotter than Hades down here. And literally, we're sweating. Inside, we want to put the air conditioning on, but can't bring ourselves to do it on December 25th. But it's a full moon outside, and it's beautiful. The rain finally stopped.
Oh, dude. Yeah, don't let me forget. We got to talk about UFOs. But before we do, I really feel like we need to go back to Pastor Joe Fox's theme song. I got to Hey, man. 1, 2, here we go.
Ice and snow.
Hammer of the gods. You see what you don't know, dude. You don't know this, but actually, I talked to him off air and asked him to show you the tattoo he's got on his chest right here. It says
That'll
Hammer of the
never happen.
Gods.
That'll never
Hammer of
happen.
the Gods. Hammer of the Gods says right there. It's in like a Norse-looking thing.
You know what? That'll never happen. I'm never going to ask another man to show me his chest tattoo. It's just not going to happen.
Well, it's kind of weird because it's like patchy because the hair doesn't really grow back right after that.
Right.
So it's like a hairy Norse thing.
I feel very strange just having this conversation right now. Can we move on to another topic?
Well, that's not the worst one he showed me. That's all a lie. That's all a lie. Joe Fox.
Poor guy's not even here. He's not even here to defend himself. He's not even here to defend himself.
I just said it was all a lie. It was a fabrication. I mean, I don't know about the second one, just the Norse thing. So,
there's something not right with you, kid.
Huh?
There's something ain't right with you.
Well, that's a given, you know. And we had to wear
a little Garth Brooks.
What?
How about a little Garth Brooks?
Oh, I don't know any, but I'll sing it.
You know, Friends in Low Places?
I do have friends in low places. It's not a joke. There's nothing funny about that, dude. You gotta go to jail. You gotta go bail people out a lot.
It showed up in boots.
Keep going. Go ahead. I feel better prepared to sing now. Cause I got friends in dumb places.
Can you even hear the guitar?
I can a little bit. I think they have ear holes cut in these things.
Well, I got friends in dumb places. Sing it. Oasis, oh, I got friends.
Yeah. So are we going to do like how do we communicate with people? I see that people are watching, but is there a way to, have them interact with us?
It should be the same as the way you do it on any other live show.
Q&A? Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, Q&A. Wait, no, we want this feature enabled. How do we make that happen?
I can't see the Q&A.
It's on for me, it's on the left side, and it says Q&A, and I click on it, and it says, this feature is disabled. And that fills me with rage and anger. Speaking of rage, oh, yeah, man. Little gorilla.
Rage against.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No.
Rage. I love it.
Nothing says homesteading and peaceful, self-reliant ways like Rage Against the Machine.
maybe a little Pantera.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah, dude. So this is just kind of a bummer because I can't see who's watching. Do any of you people? Huh?
How do you do it? How do you do it on your? When you're doing a live hangout, isn't there something just on the right hand side?
Yeah, and it says its features disabled, man.
Why, man?
I'm so filled with rage. Let me see. No, you're on Google. Come on. This is making for horrible viewing.
Guess what I got?
No, I won't guess. You'll have to tell me.
Oh, wait a second. You just added the home. There it is, the toolbox.
What did I do? What? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Hi, people. Can you guys say stuff now? Lower third, Homestead Nation. Oh. What's that? Comments. Yes, we want comments. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Something's wrong.
Let's look at control room. You are in a moderated call.
Am I?
Click on control room, I think, brother.
I don't know. I'm
What do you mean?
I'm clicking, man. I'm clicking. Keeps going back. Carolina Prepper has added draw. Oh crap! This is not going to go well. He's going to draw things on me.
I can't. I don't know how to. It says draw is not supported on this user platform.
I don't want to talk about it. It's too painful. Where's our Q&A? How do we enable it? This is stupid. All right.
Opening Q&A. Features disabled.
Okay, here's how we're going to do this. For the massive throng of 15 people that are watching us going, are these guys just a bunch of morons?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Guilty as charged. So anyone,
I mean, what else are you gonna do tonight? You're gonna watch another rerun of A Christmas Story for the 4th time today?
me?
Watch us?
No. I'm thinking about playing with my sweet new flashlight that I got. I got a flashlight.
That's sweet.
It's very bright.
Is that like a mag light? What is that?
It's by a company called Zero Trace. And what's cool about it that I like is that it's rechargeable, and you can actually recharge other DC devices with your built-in USB port. Bam!
Oh, pretty sweet.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be shock resistant and blah, 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 and it'll blind, small children, which that's fun.
You want to know what my super gift was today?
What was it?
A welding table. I was like, yeah!
Yes!
A welding table. You got a weld. Honest to goodness, in a million years, I wouldn't have thought that would have been a cool gift, but it really was. I was like,
that is really a cool gift. So, okay, now I got to tell you, for all the 15 people out there, you ready for this, people? I got the 411, and I promise this was not fueled with anything except vision and intellect. There was no alcohol involved in any way. I saw a UFO yesterday, straight up, boom. See, that happened. That just happened. And it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. There was a big square in the sky. No lie. Oh, there you go. Blackbird. Sing it, bud.
You're the singer.
Oh, not me, man.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. I can't do it. Fly. Learn to fly. Dang it.
For this moment to arrive. No?
Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Fly. There to fly. All my life. You were always waiting for this moment to arrive.
Blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the night. That's so high. I can't do it. I'm a bass.
Into the night of the dog back line.
You got the game on the top end, man. See, but every time I see you do that and you get all into it, I can only think of Pastor Joe Fong. I wonder if it's snowing for them.
I see people unsubscribing from our channels right now in droves.
Can you hear that giant sucking sound? That's people fleeing us. Actually, though, before everybody leaves, we got to play one song for Pumpkin. Pumpkin 94437, whatever. I don't know her numbers.
The Pumpkin.
The Pumpkin, because she gets all bitter about if we don't do Southern rock. So here we go. Let's do it, man. Ready? For those of you playing along at home, it starts out in the key of D.
Count it off. Count it off.
Here we go. Big wheels keep on turning. Got me home to see my kid. Singing songs about Southland. Miss my family once again, and I think it's still. All right, Tommy, sing the chorus. Ready? That's you. Sweet home Alabama. Where the skies are so blue.
Sweet home Alabama.
Lord, I come home to you. Here I come.
Dude,
Alabama.
it's horrible. With this delay on here, we can't. We're not syncing up at all.
Well, what makes you think it would be any better in person?
You know what? Because we're both professionals. That's why.
Oh,
now,
clearly. It goes without saying.
listen, it's not as easy as those Apple commercials make it out to be, where you just call like 4 friends and you got a rock band going over the phone. It doesn't work like that.
Okay, well, tell me about, all right, one question. We're going to actually shift to slightly serious for just a minute.
I'm putting this guitar down because
Yeah, I think it's probably a better idea. I need to get my headgear back on, though.
yeah.
I don't think I can make it without my headgear.
Oh,
So,
by the way, we're going to be getting into that. We probably shouldn't spill the beans on that just yet, but we're going to be getting into that. That's some big news for the Homestead Nation.
absolutely is. Now, you also are coming up on a 1-year anniversary. Today is my 1-year anniversary doing YouTube at all. Started it on Christmas Day. And I want to know, because you're coming up, it's only a couple weeks away, or is it less than a couple?
January 4th.
All right. So what have you learned? What are your takeaways from 1 year on YouTube?
My takeaways here on YouTube, and I did a quick video on this. I got to say that I'm more than blown away by the community that we have here. Really a good group of people, and it's really become more like an extended family in some ways. Especially, listen, you and I, we met each other, I think, back in May. And if I remember correctly, I got a message from you that said, hey, I got this channel. I want to, maybe see if we can do something where we build a community. And I reached right out to you. What did you tell me?
Everybody has an audience, and the rising tide lifts all ships, man.
Well, yeah. We talked about that, but you said that you reached out to like what, 8 or 10 people, and you only heard back from how many people?
You.
Right. So next thing you know, and we had just like between the two of us, I think we had 500 subscribers, give or take, right, between the 2 channels. And we started this thing, Homestead Nation, and we were doing it on our own separate channels, and our channel started to grow, and yours really started to explode, and then we made the Homestead Nation a separate channel. And this has been a great experience, and I only see things getting bigger and better from here.
Absolutely, me too. And the thing that I'm excited about, the community is absolutely huge, and that's, if it wasn't for the community, I wouldn't be doing this. But one of the side benefits that I think is pretty amazing is what I'm going to call crowdsourcing knowledge. And ooh, he switched gears. Look at that.
Hey, you're not the only one that can switch gears, Tex.
There you go. No, but that we are crowdsourcing knowledge, and a lot of stuff that has been lost to most of the general population. Skills like canning and how to get the most out of your garden, and even basic stupid stuff like how to weld 2 pieces of metal together. Most people don't know how to do that. And
I don't.
YouTube,
I have a welding table.
Well, and you're going to learn. But the thing is that with YouTube, not only can you show the world what you're doing, and they can be a part of it, but it's tapping into this massive amount of knowledge that's out there. And I love it. When I hit a wall, when I'm like, I've got to figure this out, I love the fact that I can go make a video and say, here's where I'm at, that's what I'm doing, and I will get tons of comments within minutes saying, hey, have you thought about this? Hey, have you thought about that? And so I'm calling it crowdsourcing of knowledge.
No doubt. And I'm blown away by the people that have written to me, have talked to me offline, off of the YouTube line, the people that I've met, the people that have sent me seeds, Aaron Davis Homesteading, by the way, thank you. You just sent me a pack of ghost pepper seeds, which I can't wait to plant those. The people who've just been genuinely good people. With that being said, there's a sliver of people out there that are just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I just assume, bypass them altogether. But that's a small group compared to the large group of awesome people, and I really like to think of these folks as my extended family, which, by the way, that's probably not a good thing, because my real family is batshit crazy. Oh, I mean crazy.
Yeah, don't worry. No one will ever hear this. Don't sweat it. If you want to, talking a little bit, going back to some of the people that are, just say emotionally challenged that come onto our channels, and they feel like they have to control everybody, and and whatever way you're doing it, it's wrong. And they want you to know. You want to tell them about our preview for the new sock puppet show we're going to do?
I don't know. Should we bring that up? It's going to be called Slug and Macy off grid.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing, like, finding some of the more popular YouTube channels and seeing if we can completely alienate our audience from everyone else, so with like mocking other channels with sock puppets. So what do you guys think? I mean, all 5 of you that are watching right now, will you stay with us if we start mocking people that you like? No, we're not going to do that.
Wow, we got 5 people left. Those 5 people are saying, gee, what are we still doing here?
They're actually heating up their dinner in the microwave, and this was just still rolling.
Like 20 more seconds and I'm out of here. But no,
Yeah.
So in all seriousness, you have gone from a channel of literal obscurity before you met me to this very popular channel now. You've had a tremendous growth spurt, and it all came pretty much after the moment you met me. So
yeah, I gotta say, you're kind of like the Buddha that you rub the belly, and
yes.
So I really do appreciate those photos you sent me so that I could rub them, and I think that helped a lot. And it's like, I guess it's like when you I'm not personally a Catholic, but I know that when you want to sell your house, if you're a Catholic, you got to go buy a statue and put it out in the yard, right?
Well, will you bury the Virgin Mary
like that? Down? Well, that's kind of how I feel about you. I need to bury you in the yard, and then I'll become more popular.
Oh man! Wow, no love there.
No, but the thing is, this, guys, honestly, and this is straight up Scout's honor. I don't know why people like me. Maybe it's just a goofball thing. I don't know why people want to listen to my babbling or ranting or whatever the heck it is, but I'm grateful that you do. But here's the thing, I don't even care about it. It's just that here's the thing. Honestly, we are trying to build community, and the bottom line is you have a voice too. And whether you just comment and help crowdsource knowledge, or you take that next step and you jump in and become a content creator, I think that's where we are going to all see benefit. And so, I mean, I've had a lot of negative people come after you and say, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. And the reality is I'm learning as I go. And I know Tommy is too. And that's one of the things I really love about your channel. And I think a lot of people really like about your channel is that you're not afraid to just go, well, this is how I did it. Like it, hate it, whatever, let's learn.
Well, I've had so many comments say, look, oh, I love the fact you're not afraid to show your mistakes. And here's the honest truth. If I didn't show my mistakes, I wouldn't have any video content. I mean, really, I just wouldn't. I have no idea what I'm doing. And the biggest obstacle to overcome is the lack of knowledge, i.e. also the lack of confidence. I have no confidence to do some of these things because it's literally the first time I've ever done some of these things. So I have no confidence that it's going to turn out right. But you overcome that and you do it and you learn from it. And sometimes it goes right. And most times it goes horribly wrong and it costs you a little bit of money and maybe your life, like that tree. Yikes. But, oh, hey, I got my new Ram pistons in for Buck.
Oh, you did?
Cool. I did. Dude, like 3 days from Vietnam. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So my plan is to go down tomorrow and I'll have video content of me trying to put those on.
Well, I cannot wait to see it. And how long do you think it's going to take you to do it?
Well, to get them off, it took a little while just because there was no easy way to knock the pins out. To put them on should be easy, except for the fact that they are, what's the word I'm looking for? The ram is all the way in the cylinder.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to find a way to pull it out. And I don't know how you do that. So I'm going to be on YouTube tonight looking at some content because I'm sure some people have put something up there. So getting back to what you were saying, I know a lot of people out there watch your videos because I get emails from them and sometimes phone calls. And they say, hey, I watch your videos. I dig what you're doing. But I don't comment because they don't want people to know their business. And that's cool. I get that. But I think what Brad was saying is, in order to form the community, we need that conversation. So by all means, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, don't. But in some way, reach out to the people that are creating this content, whether it be email or what have you, and let them know what your thoughts are and get involved that way.
I'm a little distracted just because I think I almost figured out a way to invite people, and that's exciting to me. Did you get any text from me just now?
Did I get a text from you?
Well, like a group chat. Um,
No.
Doggone it. We suck at this.
Well, hey man, we're on the World Wide Web right now. We are broadcasting. What is it? Worldwide broadcast. Who am I right now? I got a big bowling pin head. We're on rolling.
Oh yeah, it's some Pastor Joe Fox time. No. You know,
yeah, complete knucklehead. No. No, who am I right now? Like broadcasting worldwide in this Infowars transmission.
wow. Yeah. You know, he's done a lot of good for a lot of people. It's a little much for me these days, you know, and there's a lot of good information there. There really is.
There is.
I just have a hard time with all everything is on hype level 20,000+ billion.
Well, he's got a ton of self-promotion on there too. And I get it. He's running a business and it's a big business. I mean, it's not just him in a basement anymore with a T1 whatever line coming in there, you know. He's got a big operation. He's got to fund it. But it seems like every 2 minutes I'm getting male enhancement pills or something else, you know, thrown at me.
Wow, can you send me some of those?
No, it's the commercial, like ultra male vitality. Every 2 minutes he's got something he's selling.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit because I don't want to bore everybody to death since we can't actually chat with them, which we'll figure it out. Honestly, this is further than we've ever gotten, guys. You out there in YouTube land, at least we're actually it appears to be working. So, but what are some things you have planned for the next year? What kind of ideas? What kind of videos? Where are you going with your channel, man?
All right, so here's. Oh, wait a second. I did get a text from you. It says chat.
Squirrel.
Chat going. There's a chat going.
I thought so.
Hi. I'm going to chat back with you. Look at that.
Everybody said hi back. Hi. I give
So, my plan tomorrow, I'm heading down tomorrow, and I hope to get the lean-to started so I can park Buck underneath it and keep Buck out of the weather. But I'm planning on getting a travel trailer back there. I'm planning on connecting it to my cabin in some way, shape, or fashion. I'm planning on putting a wood stove between the two, like in a breezeway, so I can use it to heat the cabin as well as heat the camper.
Sweet.
I'm putting a garden in. I'm starting my beehive.
Heck yeah.
I got a lot of stuff going on, and then I gotta, after all that's done, I'm gonna start working heavy on the security and putting up fencing and perimeter, security, that sort of thing. How about you? What do you got going on?
Well, to be honest, we're kind of in a weird pickle because we have realized that what we want to do requires more space than what we have here. So we're kind of in a weird limbo in that we're saving up money for a down payment to try to find a slightly bigger homestead. And if we do that, then because it's kind of weird because we've got all of our animals and we got our chickens and we got all this stuff. And it's like, well, I don't really want to spend too much more time and effort on this if we're going to go someplace else in the spring. So we're kind of trying to discern what's best for the family and just save our money up. And, we found some places that are great. So anybody that wants to mail me like a $10,000 loan, no strings attached, I can get the down payment, we're gold. Then I'll go get this new homestead and I'll even let you put your sticker, like whatever sponsorship you want right on the door. We can do that.
No. Hold on. For 10 grand, I think you should have to get a chest tattoo of like a profile picture of whoever sent you the money.
Rune letters.
It's going to be Pastor Joe Fox.
I'll just get a bust of him over my red pec or my right pec. So I can always look down and say, yes, thank you, Lord. And if he's watching this, he's probably, I'm killing them. I'm killing them. So,
those people.
so
No,
in all honesty, long story short is we're really just trying to find discernment. If we're going to get a new place, we want to jump in both feet. If we're not, then spring is going to be busier than ever because we've kind of slacked off just a little bit. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting you bring that up because I'm having some changes possibly on my primary homestead. Everything I told you about is obviously kind of my off-grid bug out location. And it creates its own challenges because I got to split kind of my stuff between the two places because you never know if you're going to be in one place or the other and can't get from one place to the other if something really weird happens. So you kind of got to split your stuff up in this situation. But I'm looking at possibly moving to a piece of property with a house on it and a little bit of land, 2-3 acres.
Cool.
And if that happens, then I'm going to try to start doing more along the lines of what you're doing, which is, a homestead.
Well, I'll tell you what, first of all, I would encourage that. Absolutely. Bottom line is that no matter what you do, you're going to be gaining knowledge and you're going to be ending up, if you do it right, you'll end up saving a ton of money on your food that you're going to grow. It's not filled with chemicals. A matter of fact, it's kind of crazy. Tonight we had, we processed some of our ducks and some of our chickens, and a buddy of ours at church who's really, really good at smoking meats took these meats and we gave him some in exchange for his labor, and he gave us some smoked duck and smoked chicken, and it was just amazing. And when you really boil it all down, it might have cost us $3 in feed for a full big roasted chicken and a big roasted duck. And
hold on a second.
Duck, rather.
You had a duck and a chicken. You were like 2/3 of the way to a turducken.
Yeah, it's true, baby. We're gonna be doing turkeys coming up soon.
Are you?
But in all honesty, yes, absolutely. But I think that the ducks, and this is just a personal thing, I think you don't get enough meat for the effort that you have to put in. We got the ducks thinking we're be able to, get the eggs from them because they're larger and they have a nice frequent laying cycle. But we ended up with 3 drakes, 3 males. So it was like, sorry, boys, time to go. And they just really weren't, a lot of meat for the amount of effort you got. And actually, it was quite the shock when we first processed the first duck, because I watched a bunch of videos and we've done plenty of chickens. But I got to be honest, it was like a horror movie. It was really, really, if you had not done this before, it would be flat out terrifying because we have a cone that the bird goes down in so it can't flop around and hurt itself. And then its head comes down the bottom and you hold it and whack, right? And I don't know why I didn't think that, hey, there's probably going to be blood coming out of this pipe here in a second. And it sprayed me from head to toe. I had it in my hair, in my glasses, on my jeans. And it was, and next time, so I brought a shield. I had like a shield with me the next time. So lesson learned, don't be a cotton-headed ninny muggins like me and just be like, hey, what's going on down there? Whack.
Well, listen, that was the first time you were processing a duck. So how is that different than a chicken? Like, why doesn't a chicken spray like that?
We do chickens in a way that we feel like is, it's kosher, really. You've got your bird in a cone, so it can't flap around and break its wings and hurt itself when it's, bleeding out. And then what you do is you just nick it. You nick its arteries. So it doesn't really feel it until it's done. And then,
so why don't you do that to the duck?
Well, the duck, every video we had watched, not a single person did that. And I was like, I don't understand why they didn't do it, but I must have watched 15 videos of guys who they all took the head completely off. Nobody really explained it why, but I was just like, well, maybe it's something different. And so we did it that way. Maybe there is a way to do it like you do the chickens. We did it out of ignorance. So maybe we're doing it wrong. Hey, You know, if I wish, if you guys could comment on this stupid live broadcast, somebody could tell me I did it wrong.
Well, I think they'll be able to comment on it after the fact if they want to put their comments up after it goes live on the Nation.
Absolutely. So winding up for the year-end video here. What say you, sir? What are your final greetings to people?
Well, I want to say, in all sincerity, it's been a great year. I appreciate all of the messages that I get. I appreciate all the well wishes. The people who have, said, "Hey, I want to send you something." And I generally don't accept anything, but I will accept seeds. So when people send seeds, that's cool because that's easy and cheap. But I do appreciate it, and keep them coming. Please share the videos. We are trying to grow the operation. We're trying to grow our personal channels, obviously, but the Homestead Nation channel, we want to reach out to more people, get more people into the fold, because Brad said it earlier on, a rising tide raises all boats or all ships. We're trying to bring what we're doing out of the darkness, which, the crazy tinfoil hat prepper homesteader people, into like a mainstream. And we see some of it going mainstream. And I'm not talking about, you want to go to the mall and, have a bunch of prepper stores saying, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about the more people that know the truth and learn the skills, we can get back to a better place in this country. And I think that's what it's all about. How about you?
I could not have said it any better. And I think that's a perfect way to say, thank you guys so much for all your support. We really, really greatly appreciate it. We look forward to a lot of new cool stuff, meeting a lot of cool new people in the new year. Any suggestions, if they're negative, we really don't want to hear them.
Absolutely not. Keep your mouth shut.
Just keep it to yourself. No. But if you got any good ideas, please send them our way. Private message us if you want to send me $10,000 without any recompense. That'd be nice. Sock puppets, yeah.
Hello.
Guess who I am? I'm gonna insult you. Wait a minute, where's my beard? I gotta have a nice long beard here. I'm gonna mock you publicly. Anyway, I'm Brad from the Philly Homestead.
I'm Tommy from the Carolina Prepper Channel. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll catch y'all soon.
Amen.